Hiya folks, I'm Grim and welcome to Grim Grooves. Today we'll be checking out Wasted Love by JJ from Austria from the Eurovision 2025 Song Contest. I can't wait to check this out. So far I've only heard the Kai song from Sweden, Finland, and it was fantastic. It was a fantastic song, but that's the only Eurovision song I've heard so far, so I'm happy to check this out. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you can see all this new stuff I've got coming on my channel. And if you'd like to request something from Eurovision or anything else, you can request it on my Patreon through tier 2 or in the comments here, but it'll take a little while for me to get around to it in the comments here. Just saying. So without further ado, let's check out Wasted Love by JJ from Eurovision 2025.
I'm an ocean of love, and you're scared of water. You don't want to go under, so you let me go under. I reach out my hand, but you watch me grow distant. Drift out to the sea and far away in an instant. You left me in the deep end.
Oh my.
I'm drowning in my feelings. How do you not see that?
Wow. This is outstanding. Holy. Like, his kind of soft-spoken but incredibly high voice is really interesting, and I was not expecting it to go so operatic for this chorus here, but it's so interesting. I mean, his voice just kept going higher and higher, and then we go into the chorus and it's like all of a sudden it's become like an aria or a moment from like an opera or something like that. Really, really unique. I don't think I've ever heard an artist quite like this. Like, this is incredible.
How do you not see that?
Wow.
When you let me go, I barely stayed afloat. I'm floating all alone. Still I'm holding on to hope.
It's so interesting and so emotional too. Like, the delivery of these lines and stuff like that. It's just so emotional and there's so much behind it. And just like a fantastic drum beat carrying along with this too, because the voice kind of carries the whole melody for the most part. But it's just so outstanding. Like, again, I've listened to music for a long time. Like, my entire life I've loved music. I don't think I've ever heard anything like this. Anything quite like this. Like, it's just such a high voice, so soft spoken. And then you come into the chorus and it just ramps up to 11 with this incredible just delivery of these lines. And it's so unique too on top of that. And this video is also interesting too. Like, very cinematic. Oh, it keeps going up. Damn. I love how the melody in the back also grew in that whole section. Like, throughout the song, for the most part, we had like this main kind of synth melody that was carrying the melody. Or maybe it was an organ melody. It's hard to say sometimes between the two. But regardless, it kind of just kicked up its intensity as the song kind of grew. And his voice grew as well. Like, just kept going into the higher and higher octaves. And then we have this fantastic little violin melody just going along with this, again, organ or synth melody on top of that. alongside his fantastic vocals, and it just grew and grew and just kept getting more intense and more insane. Like, it's so crazy, this song. Like, just so outrageous. Whoa. What? Wow. That was insane. I actually kind of want to go back and get that section again because it's just so outrageous. So like, out of nowhere, it cuts to like a drum and bass kind of dance beat, and it's alongside his fantastic vocals, which are just like, the sustain note here is insane. Like, to be able to continue to go higher and sustain that note for so long, and the beats just go crazy. Like, the melodies in the song just, it's like a completely different song just cut onto the end of this. And I don't know how cohesive it is really, because the rest of the song is just so mellow kind of thing. But I don't know, it kind of works. It's fantastically done though. Like, it's such a surprise, and the beats are just fantastic. The melodies and stuff, like just these synth melodies, these kind of bouncing synth melodies on top of this fantastic vocals. Like, it's so interesting. Such a unique voice. I don't think I've ever heard anything like that before. So interesting. Wow. Like, I was wondering too, because I saw the thumbnail, of course, and I saw like the thumbnail is him floating in a crowd and stuff. I was wondering if he's being like crowd surfed and being bounced up or something like that, and they got the shot, because that would have been really impressive. But I believe it's probably wires or something like that. He's being like held by wires or whatever it is, right? A harness. But regardless, I mean, that's secondary to the whole thing. Like, his voice is just so unique and interesting. Again, I've never heard anything like it. I mean, I've heard a lot of interesting voices and like different ranges and stuff like that, but just how soft-spoken he starts out this song, and then just goes so incredibly high, just out of nowhere, and then the chorus kicks in. It's like an aria, like an opera song, and it works really well. Like, it's fantastic. And then you get further in the song, it's just the intensity's growing, the background melodies are growing too. We get the string melody coming in, the synth melody or organ melody just grows in intensity as we go, and then we cut all of a sudden to this other song almost, where it's just drum and bass beat just going intense with the fantastic drum and bass beat on top of that fantastic kind of synth melody on top of that just bouncing synth melody, and then too, like, adding in the vocals of like Wasted Love, like just being repeated alongside his kind of vocalizations, which have been turned into like a melody of their own, like a synth melody in a way, and then it comes back to him, just fantastic vocalizations as he goes higher and higher and higher until the final crescendo, and then the song is done. But it's really well done. Like, I there's no way I would have expected any of this, like the soft-spoken nature, the high voice, the aria like chorus, and then cutting to a crazy like disco like dance drum and bass beat here for the ending. It's all so surprising and interesting. Like, damn, Austria, I had no idea. This is really interesting. Like, just so fascinating that they did this, and I can't wait to see how this stands up against the other ones, because at this point, as I said, this is only the second song I've heard from the Eurovision 2025 contest, and I'm curious to see how the other competitors stand up to these guys, because obviously Kai with their comedic kind of sauna song, really interesting and really well done. It was a fantastic melody, really catchy and stuff like that. I would say of the two, the Kai one kind of has my edge, because it's just a little more catchy in my opinion. I liked it a little bit more. This one was just really fascinating from a technical standpoint, and really, really well done. Like, just so cool. That's just the voice range and stuff like that. It's really impressive. The song itself, I wouldn't say as catchy. It was very emotional, very beautiful, don't get me wrong. But if I was to compare the two, I would definitely give the edge to Kai. just because, again, it's very catchy, it's very silly, they're having fun with it and stuff. I don't know. I like that one a little bit more, what can I say? But this is also very good. I'm not saying it's bad or anything like that, just comparing the two to each other. I would definitely give the edge to Kai, but these are both fantastic songs, just incredibly well done. But anyways, thanks for hanging out watching my reaction. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Until next time, later days, folks.